Hi, so today I'm going to be showing you an example of division using area model. So there are a few different ways that this can be done. So I am going to show you one of those ways. And as always, please feel free to reach out if you have any questions. So I'm going to start with 3,648 divided by 8. I've drawn out an area model. We are only going to use 3 parts for this. Because we are going to be decomposing our number into 3 separate parts. So I'm going to start with putting my 8 on the outside, my divisor on the outside, and I'm going to break apart or decompose 3,648. So again, I'm going to decompose into 3 parts. I'm going to keep the 3 and the 6 together, and I'm going to take out 3,600, and then I'm going to take out 40 and 8. That just makes it a little bit easier. It makes the numbers more friendly to work with, to kind of help kids who may not be extremely proficient yet with their math facts. So I'm going to start by putting those same numbers into our area model. So I have 3,600, 40, and 8. So now I can get started. So I'm going to start by thinking to myself, 8 times blank gives me 3,600 or close to 3,600. So students are more than welcome to draw out, use pictures, whatever they need to do. One trick for our 8 facts is that you can skip count by 4 and then double your answer, and that will give you your answers for all of your 8s. So 8 times blank equals 3,600. So I'm thinking 8 times 4, because I know that 8 times 4 gives me 32. I'm going to bring down my comma. Now I'm going to check out how many zeros I have. There's 2 zeros. So I'm going to add them down, and that actually gives 8 times 400, gives me 3,200. Now I'm going to subtract, which leaves me with 400, and now that 400 just can't sit there, so we are going to move it over to the next place value. So I already had 40, now I'm going to add 400. I'm going to add those two together, and that gives me a total of 440. Now I'm going to repeat the process again. 8 times blank gets me 440, or as close to 440 as I possibly can without going over. So I'm thinking about 8 times 5, which is 40. And then I have a 0 there, so I'm going to turn that into 8 times 50. 8 times 50 is 400. I'm going to repeat the process again. Subtract. Now I'm left with 40. Now I'm going to take my 40, and I'm going to bring it over to my 8. And now I have a total of 48. So again, 8 times blank is going to get me close to 48 or 48. I know that 8 times 6 gives me 48. Subtract. Now I'm left with the 0. Now the final part, I'm going to add all of my partial quotients together. 400 plus 50 plus 6, and that gives me a total of 456. So 3,648 divided by 8 equals 456, and that is how we solve using area model.